It is a privilege to be joined by Oscar nominee and multiple Emmy Award-winning actor William H. Macy, as well as the film's director, Sean McNemara, known for Reagan and Soul Surfer. Gentlemen, hello.
Hello. Hi.
So, okay, William, and I don't know, can I call you Bill? I've been told people call you Bill.
You may.
Thank you. Were you drawn to this role because you're such a huge baseball fan?
No, I was drawn to this role because it was a magnificent script and it made me cry. Fabulous story. And the character that I played, Jack Buck, is really interesting. And I decided to do a look-alike, which is a challenge. It was sort of bizarre on the set when I got all that gack on looking like Jack Buck. And Jack's wife was on the set and some of his family. And I was quite self-conscious, but they couldn't have been nicer.
But I can tell you like the character roles, though. So I think getting into the physicality of the character is probably something that you enjoy.
A lot, yes.
Well, like you said, you play legendary sportscaster Jack Buck, and he was instrumental in John O'Leary's recovery. Who in your life, Bill, really showed up at a pivotal time in your life?
My dad, a couple of times. I don't know how he knew, but he knew to be there or to call. I have a friend, Stephen Schachter, David Mamet, the great writer. They've been such champions of mine. And my wife, Felicity Huffman. She's the smartest person I've ever met.
All right. Sean, what about you? Anybody in your life that really poured into you?
You know, as I go through my life, it's all different. I mean, starting with my family, I'm the baby of 6 brothers and sisters, and they were just always so supportive. You know, I hear people that said, I didn't want you to get in this business, and they weren't. They were like just go knock on the door at Disney. You know, they didn't push me, but they were very supportive of being in this business. And then, you know, as I went, now it's my kids. It's funny. They're, 16, 17, and 22. And they're like, Dad, this is good. You should do this. Or Dad, you move that shot over. That's not a good shot. But I look at them and I just laugh because I go, the level of support that came from my mom and dad and family and now from my kids, it's cool. It's just the coolest thing in the world.
I love your imitation of Dad.
And I love that it's coming from all sides too, which must just feel like such a gift that you're surrounded in that. And then obviously now you have to trust them a little bit too, right?
I do. They're my window to the future. And I always, it's great to have that point of view of, teens and 20s right in our world. And they're fantastic.
Yeah. And they're consuming this kind of media too. So John O'Leary, he touched millions of lives. What sort of impact has he had on you, Bill?
Telling his story is great. The first time I met him, he's one of the happiest fellows. He loves where he is all the time. He just loved making this movie. And he's funny. He's a raconteur. He's just a normal Joe is really what it is. He's just a straight up guy that you want to hang out with. And he's so extraordinary.
This world of faith-based entertainment is growing. Is there something that maybe you felt that you learned or how you might have grown during the process of this film that you're going to carry with you into the next project?
Sure. I think hearing somebody that went through this and not only survived, but triumphed, how can you not? It's
Sean,
true.
Sorry, go ahead. Did you have...
It's true. It's a true story. He's a real guy.
Yeah, a real inspiration for sure. Sean, what was your favorite moment on set?
Well, I've said this before. First of all, I love being on set. It's my happy place. I get to work. I always say I'm a jack of all trades and master of none, but I get to work with artists. And from the DP who's making these beautiful images that he lights with and the costume designer and everybody. And then ultimately the actors, I get to watch them bring their goal to set every single day. And I kind of push them into the frame, but they get to do their thing. And I get to be right near the real people. But one of the pure joys in life is when William breaks out his ukulele and just starts playing off, and you hear this music wafting down the hospital corridor, and you're like, "Where's that coming from? This is great." And then he just plays, and that lightness on the set is exactly how I like to work with people. It just brings joy to it, and he would just be playing some song and it just makes you even more smile. And that makes Moments of Light because we see the finished film, but my life is involved with actually making it every day. And I want to go to the set and have fun and do artistic work with the real artists who are right, here. So that was one of those fun parts of this, watching William play his ukulele.
Sean runs a
that.
great set too. It's so safe and it's fun, and he's a good leader, and he gets us home on time and he pushes it along, but there's time to ask a question, and it's a fabulous way to make a living.
Amen to that. It almost feels like the joy that John brings into the world and the space around him just translated through the whole process of the film, from what it sounds like.
I think that's true.
I agree. And we can learn from guys like John, because when you see somebody putting it out like that, it's like, well, I could do that. And I think that's good. Like what Jack Buck does, he finds out about this little boy and he goes to the hospital room and he brings life back to that boy. So we can all learn from a John O'Leary.
It doesn't take much to see something and do a little extra to make a big difference.
It really doesn't. It's not that hard. Just pick up the phone.
And that's not a spiritual thing, right? I mean, Bill, that's not a religious thing. That is just hopefully a humanity thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's what I need. And so I'm guessing everybody else in the world needs it. We could help each other a lot more. And we do. And this film is a reminder that we got a lot going for us. We were our better angels.
Soul on Fire in theaters October 10th. Thank you both, and congratulations on telling this beautiful story.
Thank you.
Thank you.